this case study, what we have done is, first of all, we have determined the context of our case study, and our context is very simple. Firstly, one needs to remember that this is only an exercise for MEM-RII, and as a group, maybe we can just take a picture of all the group.
Hello, everybody.
Come, Gordon. There's Gordon.
There's Gordon.
Right.
Hello.
There you go. Okay. So the context is it's an exercise for our group, and the second point here is what we are looking at is the postgraduate center and access to that center, and what risks could there be inside there, and what do we need to manage. That was the first step. This is the second step, and this is the last step that I will do. Okay. All right, so we identified 4 possible risks. The one is that some of our members have had, were a little bit worried about the London street entrance to the campus, because traffic seems a little bit dangerous there. What we also listed is theft from class. This has happened actually in the last 2 weeks. What do you think it weighs?
Maybe a ton, 2 tons.
2 tons, okay.
Imagine
So we need a structure that can carry 2 tons, right?
and some
Okay,
tests.
you
Somebody
must
must do
tell
some
me
tests there, you know?
Yeah, I'm just worried, if it falls on Tulani's head there. So, but let's go and ask the professor.
Yeah, we should report it.
Where's my bag? Oh shit! What's wrong? There's a big structure in the center where we have coffee during tea time, and students think that it could possibly fall on somebody's head. It's very uncomfortable to drink coffee.
We don't know how long. We do not know how long this. So there is a possibility. Though far-fetched of it.
The last one is that we have seen a golf cart standing in the center, blocking access ways, and that could also.
Normally the car is parked here, which is actually a way for students to go to the coffee area, and it can actually cause harm.
What we did is we took every risk and we connected a probability to that actually happening on a scale of 1 to 10. We said that the London Street entrance, low probability, theft out of class, high probability because it happened. So that structure falling, on the further investigations, it seems strong enough, so the chance it happened not so big. The golf cart, although it's there, nothing has happened in the last 2 years about this golf cart, so also the probability of something happening is low. We've got a 3, 6, and a 1. What we have said then is, what is the consequence of that happening? The London Street entrance, high consequence because accidents with motor cars could result in deaths. Theft in class from a computer, not that high, because it's a loss of a piece of equipment, nobody gets hurt. So the consequence is low. The consequence of that structure will be high, again possible loss of life, but also a lot of scared students. And then last one is the golf cart, consequence could be somebody gets hurt, high. So we multiplied it all, we determined 30, 18, 8, 10. So of course this London Street entrance is the highest risk, so that is the one that we're going to focus on.
This area to be a high risk zone in terms of accidents that may happen between either vehicles to vehicles or vehicles with people. So as you can see, as people are driving past, they're not obeying the road rules, they're not moving, that's what they're on the side. So the chances are somebody could be hit, either because they were pulling out of the parking site or they were crossing and somebody did not yield. So the drivers, for the probabilities are for the event to happen is not obeying this speed, the road rules, as I've mentioned, that the people don't yield, as you can see with the other cars as well. And what else? High traffic.
And there's actually a lot of pedestrians around this area, so if any mistake, we can have a lot of fatalities. And also cyclists.
It has a lot of hazardous elements to the road because of the cracks, potholes over there, the dust that can cause a slippery surface, and in the case of possible rain, pedestrians and vehicles can slip and cause accidents and drive into pedestrians as well as infrastructure. Following mitigating proposals, we suggest a corner mirror being placed over here so that drivers from that side and from that side can see the lane and it not being a blind spot anymore.
Okay, we've noted that there is inadequate parking. That's why people are parking haphazardly on the side of the road. So if the campus can open other parking areas, dedicated parking areas for the students.
Okay, there's a lot of pedestrians around this area, so we're suggesting that it would be better to have designated pedestrian walking sides instead of having them all over there.
Instead of using a yield sign, rather put a speed hump to prevent the drivers from going fast.
Mr. Pretorius, this is our case study for IRI801. I hope you liked the video and I hope you give us 10 out of 10.
Let's not kill the kids, put some speed humps.
10 out of 10! 10 out of 10!
Cameraman signing off.